Welcome back to Critical Mass, the show that criticizes the critics. With Stranger Things 3 hitting Netflix, fans have been binging and re-binging the popular series. And not only have they been watching, but they've also really been enjoying the third installment. However, there is one specific issue that some have with this year's season and the show overall as a whole. And that's exactly what we'll be exploring here today, as we discuss, should media remove smoking? A statement was released claiming that, going forward, all new projects that we commission with ratings of TV-14 or below for series or PG-13 or below for films will be smoking and e-cigarette free, except for reasons of historical or factual accuracy. Now, this statement came off after a report was issued from the Truth Initiative that calculated the number of smoking incidences depicted across streaming services, broadcast shows, and cable programs, with Netflix nearly tripling their score from the previous year, clocking in at 866 compared to the prior year's number of 299, with Stranger Things being a major contributor to that overall score. Although this issue shouldn't be restricted to just Netflix, as it has affected the comic books as well, with Marvel ever since 2001 no longer allowing their characters to be shown smoking in comic books. Now, the biggest character that drew the most attention to this was Wolverine, who only grew in popularity after the first X-Men film hit theaters. However, other notable Marvel smokers included J. Jonah Jameson, Gambit, The Thing, Nick Fury, Reed Richards, The Kingpin, Dr. Octopus, and Tony Stark. And I also want to point out that with a heart condition and him being a genius and all, well, he should probably know better. In contrast to this policy has not always been enforced when it comes to movies bearing the Marvel name, with characters like the aforementioned Wolverine, Doc Ock, J. Jonah Jameson all still lighting up, as well as MCU characters like Happy Hogan and General Ross. However, while that all seems to be changing, many are wondering, should it? Well, let's finally get down to it. Should movies, comic books, and television shows ban depictions of smoking? No. Now look, don't worry, I'm not going to be giving you a lecture about artistic license or anything, but I am instead going to approach this from the mentality of how effective is this plan of action really? And I'm not asking directly how much exact correlation is there between movie smoking and real life smoking, as I'm sure there is an influence. Instead, I'm really talking about the bigger picture, and that is, why isn't smoking just made illegal? Now, I don't want to get into the politics of it all, as I know that there are reasons why this hasn't happened yet, but in the end, I just don't care. I say ban tobacco and nicotine products and just be done with it. Yes, there will be consequences, but they all beat the alternative. In the end, if it's made illegal, everyone will quit because, well, they'll have no choice, and with no more cigarettes being made, you really won't be seeing them in movies and TV shows all that much now, will ya? But with all that being said, why don't I want them banned in media? Well, it's because I have a thing for accuracy. And back in the day, smoking was everywhere. The 1980s backdrop of Stranger Things is how things used to be. However, if it was made illegal, I am perfectly understanding enough that the law would take precedence over accuracy in movies, and I'm fine with that. And another reason why I don't press harder on this issue is that, well, I'm kind of okay with the old mentality that it's alright to show the bad guys smoking as long as the heroes don't do it. But what are your thoughts about this subject? Let me know down in the comments, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe right here to Dave Knows Comics. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, Dave knows.